No. Like, this is Africa, man. It's like fucking... What is this, man? This is like fucking metropolitan area of Paris or some shit. What is this dev, man? 40 fucking development in middle fucking Lake Victoria. Yeah, sure. Like, they can easily beat Spain. And, like, actually, Portugal might have even less development. Let's have a look. Like, see, Kilowatt 1076. Spain is 1229. Portugal 700. Like, bro, this is a shithole, right? This is called Africa. Look at my lips move. AFRICA. It's called Africa. It's supposed to be a shithole, right? This is not a shithole. This is a shit show. Alright? This is a shit show. See? What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? God will show them the way. To hell. Like, what is this? Look at the greens there. Actually, this is more well developed than fucking, like, Eastern Europe. Unironically. And actually more than India, no less. So yeah, I got a fucking problem with it. 37, 39, 41. What do you think this is? Fucking like a coal province? 35. Like, what do you think this is? 40. You see? 43. Like, what the fuck, man? Like, look here. Look at Russia. 12. 13. Moscow, 20. So you're telling me every little shithole over here has double the amount of development of basically the largest city in Eastern Europe, called Moscow. Like, what the fuck? Look at this guy, Lunda. Let's see. Jungle, 32. Savannah, 33. Savannah, 32. And that's what they did the whole game. They sit here and did nothing. Luba, 32. 28. I mean, bro, are you fucking kidding me, man? Look at this guy, 31. So it's got another one, 36. This is a shit show. Timbuktu, 44. Hey, let's have a look at what you call it, Valencia or Barcelona. 24 for Barcelona, and Barcelona is one of the richest cities in Spain today. Actually, let's look at some Italian cities like what you might call it, Florence, 41. So you're telling me that Timbuktu is more developed than the origin of Renaissance? Is that what you're telling me? This is a fucking shit show, man. So much for Europeans being Europa Universalis. Why don't you just call this African Universalis? Actually, call Africa Universalis. Why don't you call it that? As if the fucking... You know what's the worst, man? Ever since they added Zambezi train node, this is one of the best nodes in the game. You know why? Because Great Lakes have a lot of good shit. Iron. And then Congo has a lot of copper, right? And ivory. And this shit can be feeded into Zambezi, right? And Zambezi feeds only out to Zanzibar. Remember how strong Zanzibar used to be? Remember that? Or how Malacca used to be? Because there's only one way out. Malacca was strong because nobody was pulling trade until mid-game from Bengal. And it just happens that Zanzibar is the same. And even better, if you dominate Zanzibar, it's just one step away. So you can conquer this shit easily, right? You dominate this shit, and Europeans can't actually get to Zambezi to pull trades out of Zanzibar. It's 2 layers of only one downstream. Basically, they barely can pull any money from Zambezi. Or Persia. Yeah, that's the thing, actually. Persia is the same situation. You have this European try to pull trade from Constantinople is already difficult enough, and then you try to pull from Persia. It's impossible. It's literally impossible to do it. But if that's not enough, look at all the ivory here and all the gold. Actually, look at this. Ooh. Look at how much money they would be making. Bro. Yeah. Look at the money you would be making. I'm serious, man. Like, this region has probably more death than half of Europe. Like, in like, look at Poland and Lithuania. Even Sweden can compete with it. Hey, jawohl, my Hauptmann. We were just discussing the ridiculousness of Africa. So have a look here. Kilva has, well, his usual land. Zanzibar Coast, Mutapa, Madagascar, and a bit more in Lake Victoria. And he has 1,076 development. Retrospectively, Portugal, who I didn't really touch, just for a disclaimer, Portugal keeps all his land. I didn't touch them. And they even have like half of North Africa. Portugal has 700 development. So yeah. So much for colonizers. What do you think about it? I said this is supposed to be a shithole, not a and instead what I get is a shit show.